Hello and welcome back to Gnomoria, where we are still setting up our fort for Imba and Awesomeness, and we're not done yet. I wouldn't call it like ready to truck along through winter and all the horrors that will eventually come to us. Because right now, if you look at it, we got our farms and our groves and stuff set up, and if we go down here we got ourselves a nice production pipeline churning out all the goods that we demand. So in theory we're good, however we're still missing quite a few essential things, like a tailor, which we're building right here, and it only needs a bone needle. Well, what we also kind of miss, and that's actually quite important too, is food industries, because we got 70 foods right now, but we're not producing any food ourselves. We don't have workshops that make like lovely sausages and nice loaves of bread and all that stuff. So I think we should start worrying about that. Well, not worrying, how about we actually set that stuff up? Now we got ourselves the farmers, well, building, I guess. I wouldn't even call it a building, but yeah, we got ourselves our farmers building, which is over here actually. And I think we should start setting up some food production stuff. Now, I also think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to put the animal stuff, you know, the butcher shop and such, also down here. So yeah, why don't we see to that? So first of all, what you want to have down here is a stockpile for the fruits and the grains and whatnot. And for now I'll just make this a general stockpile, but goods and then food, and have it be raw, yeah, just the raw fruits, and we also need the plant stuff from the wheat. Well, actually only the grain, I mean that's the only thing we really need. And well, the animals are stored outside, so yeah, this is good. Now what we want here is food stuff, raw food stuff, unprocessed food stuff, like that, with proper capitalization of the letters of the characters. Anyway, yeah, so that's good. Now in terms of planning and stuff, why don't we, because I know for a fact that we got grain, so we could make bread. So I think that's like our first priority on the food list thing. So I think what I will do is we'll put the kitchens over here and then have the meat stuff go down over here in this direction. Yeah, that seems smart. Let's set it up like that. Mine a wall for our very first kitchen, and we can always extend it and add another kitchen over here if we wanted to, but for now this should do. Now this needs a bone needle. We have a bone carver. No, that's the butcher. This is the bone carver. Why is it not being worked on? Yeah, you, Rancher, you should be the one, Rinket, who is gonna bone carve that needle. However, right now you are weaving stuff. You know, let's set up some priorities here, because I don't need you to weave all the time. I want you to make bandages and bone carve stuff. So let's lower this a bit in the prio list, and let's up the bone carver a bit. Make it like a prio 3 thing. So what should happen now is that he should start making that bone needle straight away when he's finished. At least that's his theory. Yeah, there he goes. Very good. Alright. And that's another thing. How are we doing in terms of wood? Because I don't see any logs lying around. Now that's good, but I'm wondering whether or not we're running short on logs for a bit. No. I need to look at the items. We got 202 logs. Wow. Apparently we got a bajillion of them. Really? That much? Where are those logs? I don't see them. They're not all down here, are they? Pine log. A pine log. Yeah. We got 202. Well, I know that there's 25 or 24 down here. Where's the other 175? Or are they in the crates? No, this crate is empty. Same for that. So there's not much in here. I know where they are. They're all in our crates over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing actually. Oh look, and we got ourselves the tailor. Alright, you know what? Let's set up the bandaging and stuff. Because I want bandages. Well, do I want them? There's probably more other important stuff to be done. Because we don't have a military. We don't have any enemies that we know of. I think we are quite good if we just leave the bandages for now. And worry a bit more about stockpiles and stuff. Because, and food stuff. Yeah, look, there's grain here everywhere, but there's no way to put it. Or nowhere to put it. Well, other than just on the ground. We need bags and crates. That's what we're missing most. So why don't we build a few of those? Storage. Crate. Just any crate. Doesn't really matter, really. You know what? No. Not gonna... Well... decisions! Yeah, let's build pine crates, because... why not? Well, it's the only thing we can choose, really. Screw it, not gonna bother. I think 3 of these will do for now. And I also think that we need to... Yeah, I want this to be a prio 3 stockpile of our log pile. And this should be like a prio 6. So it should be really all the way down there. As a matter of fact, I'm actually coming to think of it. I think we can safely just, you know, remove the designation of this stockpile. Because all our woodworking is done down there. So yeah, let's just remove it. And I believe that what should happen now is that they will just move these crates down onto the stockpile here. So if I tell them to build some more crates down there, like 9 for example, then they should move down these 6 crates and build another 3. And they're also done here already with space for our kitchen. Good. Wow, our gnomes are working crazy fast. That's really good. I like that. Means that Emperor damage is leading stuff well. Alright, let's rotate it like so. So this will make bread. Now, I think it's not a bad idea to have a bread stockpile. Like right there, where the gnomes can grab the bread. Or at least where it's stored for now. Let's have that. Well, we don't need it to be that big, because that's another thing. There will be mans at some point in this game, and they will be lured to your kingdom by the amount of food that you got available, I believe. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I thought it worked like that, but we will see. For now, we will need this to be hooked up over here anyway. Why don't we just make like a small stockpile here of 3 tiles for the bread. So designate stockpile over here. And only have there be bread in there. A loaf of bread. Alright. The bread pile. So original. Well. Anyway, they still need to build the kitchen though. But look, see how production and stuff's coming along here? It's all working. So why don't we also build a few bags? So let's build 3 bags over here. And we could also start building some bags over here. and over here, so that at least all that stuff is a bit cleared out from sight, you know, because right now there's still clippings lying around everywhere. But once they're finished with these bags, they should start moving that stuff inside, and then things will look really, really tidy. Exactly how I like it. So, how are you doing? Yeah, you're building a lot of stuff here. That's good. I actually think this tailor could also be on Prio 4, so that he will never start weaving when there's tailoring to do. Yeah, that's good. Alright, wow, things are coming along nicely, and look, it's becoming nightfall. And hey, I see I forgot something over here. So why don't I tidy this up like I should have done, and then build a floor tile there, and it should all be good. Floor. Yeah. And then they should finish off this. Well, actually, I could also build another tile over there. Yeah, that should be it. And then I think what we should do is set up some butchery and stuff as well, because we got animals, well, only 2 of them right now, but we will have more at some point, and we need to butcher them and take care of that. So hey, our kitchen is finished already. Look at how fast things go now that we got a proper pipeline over here. Yeah, things are working marvelously. Alright, so let's just tell them to craft bread and craft it up to 10. I'll set this up off camera, you know, once this video is done, but for now I'll just tell them to make 10 of both, because I also believe that we have meat. Now and here we come to another good point. Do we have any cooks? It's kind of nice if I want stuff to be cooked up that we actually also got chiefs. Well, we got plenty of chiefs actually. Who are our chiefs? Is it ranchers? Do they do the cooking? Is it in Misk? No. Where is it? Agriculture? Yeah, agriculture. Our ranchers, you know, I think the rancher should do the cooking for now. Who else is doing the cooking? The farmers. Yeah, I think it's set up good for now, because our farmers don't have that much work that they won't tend the fields because of all the cooking that they need to do. So I think it's set up good. Like, oh, look at that, man! Look how nice and tidy everything looks all of a sudden. Oh man, marvelous! Look, and they start hauling stuff in from the field as well. So yeah, it's working perfectly. Now then, time to set up our butchers. So I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to have the corridor go from over here to over here, and actually have these be hooked up together. Yeah, that seems good. If we do it like this, and then, because, well, the butcher doesn't really, because it's, you know, it's supply, well, it needs animals, and later on it will also need corpses, so it's supplied with stuff that's from the outside. So I think that just the workshop would be good. Now, of course, it does need to look a bit tidy, and there's not only meat coming from, it's also bones and stuff, so there should be like some, you know, extension of production stuff things and such. So how about it if I just have a nice stockpile over here. Oh, actually have the butcher shop be over here, and then we can have it have a nice 5x5. No, actually cancel this job. Yes, just move it all up by 1, because I think it's nice to have double walls here, Because that way, if we ever are gonna change these from dirt to something much more better, we can have like different walls for the corridors in the rooms. Yeah, I'm planning ahead here. Oh my, I'm doing good stuff. Alright. And then set up like a storage area for the bones and the leather. Because now that we are setting up a butcher area, we might as well set up a leather, you know, a bit of an armor stuff, because we don't have that going right now. And I do want our gnomes to be in armor, because when enemies come, it will at least give them some protection against the cruelties of nature and no, that sounds way too dramatic. Oh look, and they're actually making bread. I think we should put some crates on there too. Crates, any crates. I think bread is stored in crates, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so things are coming along better and better and better. Look. And they're making the bags. Yeah, we will, because right now we're starting to move stuff down really. So what I'll do here is I'll set up on some leather production, leather workshops, and then I think it's also time that we see to some more proper accommodations for our gnomes, because right now they're sleeping on straw, and well, straw is not all that good. And oh, you know what, I think, you know what we could do? We could just have designated sleeping quarters for our farmers and our tree tenders over here. How cool would that be? So they live right above their own building, you know, their working building. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright. Let's just do one thing at a time though, because right now we're still setting this stuff up. Wait, fruits too? No, I guess so. Yeah, but fruit is not stored in bags. Alright, I already see that this one stockpile kind of thing was not good. I need to specify this a bit better. So, designate area. So I want all the grain to be there. Just the grain, nothing else. And then we can have the fruits on like a different area. And I think the grain should be larger. Don't know why really, but so let's have this be the grain pile, or our grain silo. And only store grain for me, because I believe that fruits are actually stored in crates and not in bags, so that can make things a bit difficult. And it's also nice to have them separate, so that if we ever need to change priorities and stuff on fruit only, we can do that. If that's ever gonna be the case. I don't know. We'll see. Good. Then fruits. I think fruit is under food. Yes, it is. Good. Alright. Call this fruity, juicy stuff. No, it's not juicy. Just the fruity pile. Alright. Let's build some crates down there, so that the fields won't look like they're not tended because all the fruit's lying in the field. It also seems a bit bad if you leave strawberries leaving on the lying on the ground, and then after a month or 3 start eating them. I think that's not really an attractive thing. Alright, 4 crates, and let's also build like these bags again, because apparently they're moving them off because I de-designated this. Yeah. Ah well. Yeah, so things are coming along nicely here. And really what they're waiting for right now is for the bags to be weaved, and our only weaver right now is sleeping. And we got idlers. Well, me, of course, but I'm allowed to, and Nub. So there's not really much we can do other than just have to wait for them to wake up. But that's of course not gonna stop us. Because look, let's build the butchery right here. Build food butcher shop. Good. Any knife, rotate it like so. Perfect. While we're at it, let's replace that clay as well, because well, you know, we can make stuff out of that at some point. Maybe we should start thinking about setting that stuff up too, but one thing at a time. If we start doing too many things, we will definitely overwork our gnomes. However, look, our food right now, if we take a look at our stocks, the food side of things should look much better than just raw food, because right now we should have bread, and I believe that bread, oh crap, again I need to be in the items, because the thing is with the food, if they just eat raw food and then you know, like raw fruit, they will get hungry pretty fast again. But if they eat like sausage or a loaf of bread, then they will actually go on it longer, you know, before they will need to eat again. So it's pretty good. Now we got a butcher shop being worked on there, so that's all good. Let's actually get a floor on our building, right? And I think I'll take care of our farmers first. However, that is gonna leave us with an issue, that it's gonna be all dark in here. Ah well, we'll fix that later. So let's place a floor. Out of dirt, of course. Well, actually, because right now I think we're quite settled actually and stuff, so why don't we make a bit more nicer chambers and stuff? Because I believe if we take a look at our goods and take a look at our logs, look, we got 63 birch logs, so I think we can set up some nice area for our farmers. You know, with instead of just everything being dirt, why don't we have them have wooden floors, right? Yeah, sounds good to me. I think it also sounds good for our farmers. So, a plank floor, not a log floor. Yeah, plank floor. Birch planks. Oh, yeah, we even got 6 of them in stock, so that's pretty decent. Actually, coming to think of it, let's plan this ahead a bit, because you know what, let's just make it dirt and then plan it ahead. We can always replace it. Let's just have that first be something, and then start worrying about how we're gonna divide the quarters and stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I know. I am so decisive. I know exactly what to do. I have everything planned out. Okay, so that should keep our builders busy for a while. Then I think it's also time that we start with a staircase and such. Well, this was supposed to be only for the stairs up, so why don't we make those in there? Because otherwise it's gonna be a bit hard to reach this second level. So terrain, stairs up of dirt, and have them be over here. Yes. And then build like a floor there too. You know what? Actually, let's fill up that area over here for now. On this one, because we're only using like this here for now. However, because it's kind of lame to just leave it hollow out there, but we are gonna make this a tower of sorts. So yeah, it is gonna. Yeah, because they don't need to go anywhere else anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be marvelous. Then we will also need one more floor tile for from the stairs to at the second level. Over there. Yeah. Good. Look, and they're building it fairly quick as well, I must say. Quicker than I expected. Now, yeah, the butcher is still not built. What's missing here? They need a knife. And why is there no knife being made? Because we got a stonemason here. Now, I believe our miners should be the stonemasons, right? So, yeah, our miners are our stonemasons. So what are our miners doing right now? Miner, you're building stuff. Okay, so why don't we leave just me, you know, Emperor Damage, building this stuff, and put our miners to not build, just temporarily, because I also want that butcher shop done, so that we can, when there are enemies, and enemies will come very, very soon, finally, then we can butcher their corpses too. So I want that stuff set up quickly, rather. Nice. Very nice. Alright. And let's have them also build like another, you know, another wall around it here. So there's no open, you know, like personal quarters with no walls, so everybody can look inside when you're sleeping and doing your private things. Anyway, so let's have them build this out here. Yes, I like it so. Yeah, let's just make this a square tower for now. It's not gonna, well, oh crap, I might have blocked off something that was actually, yeah. It's a bit hard to see, but I believe I just cancelled the floor job there too, and that's not really what I wanted. So let's tell them to rebuild the floor over there. Of dirt, of course. Yes. Wow, all this yellow, man. I can't see the wood for the trees. The wood for the trees through all these orders over here. Should keep him busy for quite a while, and I believe that our butcher shop should be, well, yeah, it should get built pretty soon. Oh crap, but because I assigned like a bajillion other build orders. Yeah, it's gonna be a very long while before that gets built. Crap. Yeah, let's, you know what? Let's just cancel this for now, because I want that butcher shop done first. Now, I don't mind if they start building these things here. That's alright with me, but I want that butcher shop done. You know what? Let's cancel those jobs too. Except for the stairs. Ooh, and it's summer! See? First day of summer. Now, what will happen, I believe that on the first day of every season, new gnomes will arrive. So what we need to do is open up our fort. So when the new gnomes do come, we will have an entrance to our nice and glorious castle out of dirt. But yeah, we do need to open it up. Otherwise, the gnomes won't be able to come in, and they will be slaughtered by our enemies, which is not good. So, yep, mine that. Great, gnomes. Now you cannot reach this. Crap. Yeah, there's a bit of the tediousness of constructing things. Anyway, we can fix that hole later. We can plug it later on. For now, yeah, look, our butcher shop is built. That's good, because that means that I'll be removing this butcher shop here. Yeah, that is the butcher shop. Good. Deconstruct it. Be gone. We got a better one. Well, not necessarily better, but a better placed one. So if we mine that wall, everything should be fixed. Because now they will be able to reach that one spot. Oh man, you need to tell our gnomes everything they're doing to get it done. Sometimes the only way is to do it yourself. Ah well. Anyway, now that our butcher shop is set up here, let's get a stockpile here for stuff. Now there's gonna be, because meat is gonna get transported over here, and that's actually a good one. Yeah. Ah well. Meat. For now, we're gonna put the fruit with the meat. Yeah. The fruity pile. The fruity pile of meat. Yeah, we're gonna put our meat there too, and that should get hauled off straight over there, so we don't need to have like another meat pile. But we do need a stockpile here for bones and furs. I believe it's furs that we get from butchering animals. So yeah, let's set that up too. So I want a stockpile. Now I believe that we get like more bones than we get furs. So, but you know what? We could just make it half, I believe, or close to it. So let's have this be like the bone, the graveyard. No, not the graveyard. The bone. Just the bone. Why not? So good. Let's see here. Bones, bones. Where would they be? Body part. Yeah, bones. Bones and skulls. We'll put them over there, and we can just extend it a bit like so. And then here, this stockpile will be for leather stuff. Let's see here. Now, I do believe that you get furs out of butchering things, but I believe you need to process it to leather as well. There might actually be, wait, there's corpse, bone, skull. Oh, hide. It's not called furs, it's called hides. And I believe you need to process it to leather, and I believe that that is under armor. Yeah, look, leather, panel, whatever, padding, straps, see? However, that's like, I think hide is what we will get from butchering, so for now we will store hide only. Hide and seek. Yeah. Good, and extend it over here. Now let's set up this butcher shop here. So if you take a look at our pasture, there's only our male and our female, so let's not butcher that. However, let's put it to automatically butcher corpses. So that way we should not have to look after that, but I kind of do want to manually butcher our livestock for now, you know, our yaks and future animals. So yeah, then I think it's about time that we set up the leather industry. So how about we put the next leather workshop over here? Let's see here. I'm not really sure how that leather thing goes actually. So where is it? Metal? No. Misc? Yeah, it's the misc, and there's only one. Craft leather armor from hides. Great. Well, that's easy. I think, yeah, that should be good. Then, wow, we are making so much progress here. Alright, so they were building up this area over here. However, I'm also building some other stuff. So why don't I just tell them to... Because right now they need to make the stuff for that leather worker. So why don't I tell them to just make the floor for now. So that they can finish that while they're building all the other stuff for our leather worker. So, Misk Leatherworker. Alright. Alrighty. Whoa, saving. Autosave feature. And the sun has risen. Good, good. Wow, that's quite early actually. I mean, 4:45. That is really early. Anyway, once this is finished, we can start worrying and planning ahead the layout. Because right now, we only got 2 farmers and a rancher. So, in theory, 3 quarters should be good. And I think that 3 will fit in nicely over here. Because if we make our quarters like a 3x2 or 3x3 maybe even, I don't know, we'll see. Once it's finished here, this floor, we can really plan it out. But yeah, I think we should have enough space on this floor here. Because I do want those quarters, because I think if it's like 2x2 or 1x2, or I think that's just not enough. No, it's a bit too cramped. Ooh, and look, our groves they're making the first the first saplings have grown full. Wait, did I miss something? Because I saw... Is this what I think it is? Let's take a look at our population. Yes, look at that! We got 3 nomads and I totally missed it. Derp. Anyway, who are our new nomads? Yeah, look, we got... Whoa. Bunwal Bangalangle. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be impossible to pronounce. Then we got Jeffiz Winan, okay, and Ultrageldamble. Wow. So Bunwal, Jeff, and Ultrageldamble. Because this is just unpronounceable. Anyway, we got new gnomes and more workforce for our fort. And yeah, we're gonna have them do all kinds of things. And next time, when we play more of Gnomoria and make the kingdom of Terrorhand even more mighty, greater, better, and awesome.